Well, the White House making a final push for extending unemployment benefits, and just hours from now, a test vote will take place in the Senate. But is an emergency extension the right move for our economy? Oklahoma Senator Dr. Tom Coburn joins us now from Capitol Hill. Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning. How are you?
So here we are. About to face, you guys are going to see a vote go down at about 10:30 today. What will come of it? I mean, is extending these benefits beneficial long term?
No, probably not. Look, this is the 6th year of this, of extended unemployment benefits. The question people ought to be asking is, what are we doing to create jobs rather than to pay people who don't have a job, who are looking for a job? We're wasting $30 billion a year on job training programs that don't work. We have millionaires collecting unemployment. If you just eliminated that, you could save $100 million. If you eliminated those people who are on disability who are also collecting unemployment, you could save $6 billion over the next 10 years. This bill costs $6 billion. It's not paid for. So it's about borrowing money from children in the future to pay for a benefit today. The real job is why aren't we creating jobs, and why aren't we moving the economy, and why aren't we fixing the fiscal mess that's here? And why aren't we creating the confidence that needs to be developed for that to happen?
If I'm hearing you correctly, you're saying the real cure for unemployment is job creation. And in terms of paying for this emergency system here, which, look, for some, they need a rescue for a little while temporarily. But to pay for it, you outlined in the waste book, there are tons of ways. We saw that shrimp running on the treadmill there, which I'm sure cost a pretty penny in terms of research. The money is there. Why isn't it being put in the proper place to help those get back to work?
Well, I think, my attitude is there's not much reality coming out of Washington. There's a whole lot of political spin. To speak the truth, the fact is our economy isn't growing the way we'd like to. We're not doing the things that we need to do to make it grow by eliminating some tremendously large amount of overregulation today. We're not creating confidence so that people will invest in the future. So the problem is Washington as much as anything. So now we're going to have a political issue. You don't care if you won't extend this. But if you look at the states that cut it back, they've actually lowered their unemployment rate and increased their job formation.
Right.
So there's a debate economically about whether this is an incentive that is a disincentive to work or versus an incentive to help people. I want to help everybody out there that needs some help, but I also want to incentivize them to help themselves, and we're not doing that with this program. You
also shared your perspective too. Your op-ed, when Washington fled reality, you talk about the fact that this is the worst year yet, and probably the worst is to come, and we're suffering from the rule of rulers. Can you expand on that a bit?
Well, I think we've abandoned truth in Washington. The president has abandoned truth. They're deceitful in what they speak, oftentimes about whether it's the rollout of Obamacare or in any other subject. They're not truthful. People who don't necessarily, take this vote that's coming up, for example. If in fact you don't agree with the president that this is the best way to help these people, then you don't care about people. In other words, there's something wrong with you. And when we move to the area where people can't trust our words because our words are always based on spin and not on facts, and when we've undermined the institution, where we've torn away the ability for people to have a voice, as Senator Reid did this last year, what you're seeing is the unwinding of our institutions that is not healthy for us, and certainly not healthy for any republic in terms of its survivability. So I think we're in a very precarious time now, given the fact that the public, less than 6%, has any confidence in Congress.
Sure. Confidence and trust. Senator Tom Coburn. Doctor, we thank you for being with us today, straight from Washington. We'll keep our eye on that vote.
God bless you.